Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you for listening to your reading of September 8, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Sagittarius, these days someone will look to you to ask you for a favor that, if you accept and not pay too much attention, it could lead to some problems for you. You have to be very careful because some people are always looking for their convenience and taking advantage of good people like you. You may feel tired and upset from a series of events in which you are not the protagonist but affect you directly. You mustn't lose your sanity. Remember that having a negative attitude will make it more difficult for you to solve that problem. Keep calm, better days await. Watch your words this morning, dear Sagittarius, as the Aquarius moon squares off with unpredictable Uranus. This cosmic climate could stir up issues within your romantic life if you speak hastily without thinking first, though you should also stay on guard for negative thought patterns that could chip away at your self-esteem. Luckily, you'll feel much more in control of your psyche and voice as Luna cozies up to Sirius Saturn, helping you snap out of any weird space your mind may have crawled into. The vibe will shift later tonight when the moon enters Pisces, helping you make sense of your feelings. While you're curious about many different things today, dear Sagittarius, it may be more productive if you find something, whether it's a topic, project, or idea, that you can pursue independently. A little self-discipline can go a long way. Today's transits can awaken a need to handle a matter rather than hold it off for a later date. Spending extra attention on constructive and practical projects can be rewarding. There can be some distractions to manage, and it's best to avoid a chaotic environment. You are feeling much more outspoken today than what you normally do. You have been behaving tactfully for quite some time now, and today this may feel somewhat stifling. You are likely to blurt out the unpalatable truth today, and this will not go down very well with everybody. It is better to plan for some solitary activity because you are unlikely today to modify your behavior to suit others. You will have the tendency to keep your spontaneity in check and to weigh the pros and cons of every situation in order to regain control of your life. You will adopt a modest and reserved attitude. Your fears and insecurities will prevent you from indulging your impulses and repeating past mistakes. Your self-restraint will eventually prove very beneficial for you. Your sacrifices and efforts will be rewarded, both materially and morally. Stay focused on your goals. If you show temperance and take nothing for granted, it will all pay off in the end. The radical changes currently taking place in your professional and financial life are stressing you out. You are doing everything in your power to restore stability in your career and finances. You are trying to come to terms with an unpleasant situation that has recently arisen in your work environment and to find ways to escape the problems you are faced with and the dead end you have reached. You are making sacrifices and neglecting your personal life in order to put your financial affairs back in order. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You will likely receive additional income very soon, but do not rush to spend it immediately. Better save everything you receive and you will see that at the end of the month you will have a large amount saved that you can use to pay some debts that you have lying around. The economic situation you are going through is leaving you much to be desired. At this time it is essential to look for extra jobs since lately you will have to make very important payments, which will leave you insolvent in other issues. Try to buy what you need and pay the priority. A meeting with a Pisces prompts you to wonder about your professional orientation. You feel cramped in your current job and have more creative desires. Your future may well be in the arts. You are good at conveying your emotions, and it seems like you can't contain this creative flow. You still lack the self-confidence to launch yourself body and soul into this new challenge, but the influence of Neptune will be decisive in helping you leap. You are a person with good nature and you are also a social butterfly. Today these qualities of yours will be highly appreciated and rewards for them will follow soon. You may also receive wonderful advice to boost your confidence and achieve much more than you could achieve on your own. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for September 8th are 17, 47, 16, 37, 22, 29. Daily love. The moon is slithering through the sky like a majestic divine python, leaving radiant beams in her wake, Sagittarius. Today, as she is approaching fullness, she visits your solar third house of communication and ideas. The moon always ties to our natural rhythms and emotions, so with her activating your mind, it's a great day to sit down with your sweetheart and have a heart-to-heart. It doesn't have to be just about feelings, though. It can be about anything that swims up into your consciousness. Share deep discussions about topics that interest or fascinate you. You'll both feel enriched because of it. Your love life is taking a highly positive turn and you are about to discover new ways to resolve your emotional differences with the person you love. This month will bring with it an awakening of your sixth sense. Nothing to worry about things that you suppose. It is important that you live each day placidly and do not get involved in confusing situations caused by people loaded with personal problems that come between you and your partner. Your Shafuan air does not fool anyone. Caught in Uranus nets, you have cravings for independence and you are ready to do anything, including lying, to win it back. Single, you are happy to be able to indulge in fluttering without feeling guilty. For you, now is not the time for commitment, you observe couples with a haughtiness tinged with contempt. You are not ready to be trapped. A meeting with a Cancer could, however, change the situation. At work. Try to watch your tongue, Sagittarius. Loose lips might sink some ships at work today when the moon in Aquarius conjuncts Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Being too brash or upfront may have initial consequences. Your honesty is appreciated by your colleagues. However, your delivery may need some work during these strong transits. Tone, turf, and timing will be crucial in your conversations. Any communicative tension may die down when the moon stations void of course in the afternoon. Make sure you smooth everything over before the lunar lull. For those born under this sign, a somewhat difficult day awaits them in the workplace, since it will start with some unpleasant situations, but be patient, this is only momentary. At the end of the day, a great surprise awaits you which will make you overcome and forget the bad start of the day. In the field of work, you will have the impression of being attacked, mistreated, or even underestimated. But you will tend to dramatize the situation a little too much. Take heart in yourself, and everything will be better. Health. Your health at the moment is at the maximum point of satisfaction, you have excellent health. Don't worry, it's a good time to decide to go swimming, practice a sport. Get moving to avoid wasting your health on sleeping. It is a good day to go out and do new things. Remember to drink lots of water. Unbalanced diet, lack of sleep, almost non-existent physical exercise, excessive consumption of caffeine. Your bad habits could play bad tricks on you in the coming days. However, don't try to change everything all at once. It will take you a little while. The goal of the day? Adjust at least one of the blackheads of your lifestyle, whatever it is. Smokers of the sign should also reduce their tobacco consumption. Minor aches and pains that have been bothering you in the last few days will clear up. They will leave a lingering sense of fatigue from which you will need a few more days to recover. Focus on a healthier lifestyle. Start an exercise regime and adjust your diet by switching to healthier options. Preventive home remedies can be beneficial for you. Family and friends. Living moments of friendship with the family remain the greatest gift in the world. The elders try to pass on their experiences which are not always relevant. The youngest wants to grow up too quickly by ignoring the advice of adults who have already been there. As a keen observer, right between the two ages, you have found your place within this happy little group. Gather the memories of some and the questions of others to constitute the guest book of your siblings. Looking back, this memory of those happy times will fill the hearts of future generations. In your family life, you will be there to watch the grain and repair the mistakes of some of your loved ones. But you won't be in a very cuddly mood. Risk of some misunderstandings with your children. It is useless to drag a relationship for the sheer reason that you are in the relationship for a long time. Today you may feel low because of uncertainty and mental instability. Do not feel guilty. The relationship is not worth sticking to. Move on. Make up your mind today. You may move out of your relationship if you make yourself strong enough. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.